The game football was introduced in Ghana towards the close of the 19th century, then the Gold Coast by traders from Europe. Seamen during their leisure time played football among themselves and sometimes with a selected side of the indigenous people. The popularity of the game spread like wildfire within a short time along the coast, ending in the formation of the first football club, Excelsior, in 1903 by Mr. Britton, a Jamaican-born Britton, who was then the head teacher of Philip Kwaku Government Boys School in Cape Coast. Football in Ghana after the colonial masters was further boosted by the first president, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Football developed through a 33-year-old full of dynamism and enthusiasm, Mr. Ohene-Jan. Under the leadership of Mr. Ohene-Jan, a national league was launched in 1958 by the Ghana Football Association. It was agreed by all that the Football Association should be the only authority to organize, promote and sanction inter-club competitions or matches throughout the country. Football started developing when 8 clubs were selected from the municipalities of Accra, Kumasi, Sekondi and Cape Coast and were to play one another regularly on home and away basis, always fielding their strongest available side. The pioneer clubs were Hearts of Oak and Great Olympics in Accra, Asante Kotoko and Cornerstone in Kumasi, Hazakers and 11 Wise in Sekondi, Mysterious Drafts and Venomous Vipers in Cape Coast. The first league organized was won by Accra Hearts of Oak with 21 points, followed closely by the 2 Kumasi clubs, Cornerstone and Kotoko, with 20 and 19 points respectively. From then, the football competition has grown to be a national pastime. The 2003 league, the 45th in the series, was won by Asante Kotoko, who broke the 6-year monopoly by Accra Hearts of Oak. On the international scene, the senior national team Black Stars have won the African Cup 4 times: 1963, 1965, 1978 and 1982. In junior competitions, the Starlets, Ghana's under-17 national team, won the World Cup twice in 1991 and 1995. The under-20 sides, the Satellites, won it 2009 and were twice runners-up, 1983, 2001 and 2013. The women's national team Black Queens twice qualified for the World Cup in 1999 and 2003. At club international level, Kumasi Asante Kotoko won the African Clubs Championships in 1970 and 1983, while Accra Hearts of Oak captured the African Champions League in 2000, in the process of which CNN Sports Pundit rated the club among the first top 10 clubs in the world. This progress was achieved through juvenile football. since the introduction of football in Ghana, the country has seen so many developments through soccer. The coast teams or juvenile football has brought great players to the history of Ghana. Trying to find out why Ghana football is collapsing, today newspaper visited a football club, Great Falcons FC at Alajo in the Greater Accra region, explains why Ghana football is collapsing. Our arrival to their training ground brought joy to the faces of the management and players, for which they believe could help bring out issues that are affecting juvenile football in the country.
Ghana Football Association, I would say, have not done enough for juvenile football. When we were on our own, when we were not under Ghana Football Association, we were able to get sponsorship from Nestle's Ghana Limited in 1991, 92, 93. They organized Milo competitions for juvenile clubs all over the country. It started in Kumasi, then went to Sunyani, then went to Tamale. Then from there, it started dying down. So sponsorship practically was not forthcoming. As I speak to you now, I don't think the FA has made any proposals that we think will help rejuvenate the juvenile soccer. You remember years back when the matches are being played or were being played, you see the crowd, you cannot imagine the crowd that we get. But now, these days, you can count the spectators that come to watch the match. So these are the things that we should be looking at. It is because of lack of interest in the juvenile which has permeated to the top, where our blasters are not performing. I've never won Africa some 31 years back. But look at before 31 years. It was the same people who did the job that made us to win cups. But now that we say there's money in football, we are not pumping any money into the juvenile. If people will be honest with themselves, they will see that yes, there's the need for us to reorganize juvenile football. I remember the late president, Ajahn Atamis, may he so rest in peace, made some proposals that he wants the government and the GFA to partner and then make provisions for the development of juvenile in the country, because he knew at that time that previously there was a lot of interest in juvenile. We were playing at the Accra Sports Stadium at curtain raisers. That also motivated players to put up their, oh, I'm now going to Wembley. I'm going to display my skills. But now what do we see? It is no more there. So people don't even go to the stadium, because when you cannot stand under the sun, sitting and waiting for the next 2 hours before the main match is played. Okay, yeah, Blaster na say your team na national teams na ebona. From coach for no and a picket I mean form a call Blaster. Who share mo board the are you no mo money place na. Omuni na we start 50 coach no. Bye, you penny for nice when you win free players no so coach. And am I coach number 4? Because your talent on kwala omuni mbo motiwo sisi ya. Enso ye nya mboafo bi no penny for you many because you see obi ani wo top. And am I youth no kra obia empesa bobo no see obia tene afa baby foforo na Milo phone sponsor and obo out mi so obo a obekọ Milo akọbọ Milo tournament it wo ani gie mu so obebo ball no but you see an obo a umbo nko bibia sisi am course ni de ayebasa ntama boys ni de obi so mkura se denti no mbo course am mbo course ese mko pe division and then so start 50 course me say me start 50 under 10 me under 10 me under 12 me under 14 17 into me boy and me matured bo this me jina field no so a anya obi ne beka obi say boy wa course da and so obi abokozu da so hu say nipa no wa bokozu da nti me strength ni fo no so mo mbọ modin a no mo meni mra course no so mai